Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories 3, where also today we are going to open up the last camp and find at least one invasive monster. Also, between streams, I just explored around here to reach the super rare den and grab an egg from it. In the process, I discovered that there is, in fact, an invasive monster here. I only saw the tip of its tail, so I don't know what it is. But I did grab some eggs. One of which is a flying wyvern. I don't think this is going to be a Rathalos. I expect that'll be an endangered thing to reintroduce. But if that's not a Rathalos, Molten Tigrex maybe? But that seems odd, if it is. Also, Malzeno eggs are just a thing now. Hey there, Califor. Yeah, I'm not sure what this red and black flying wyvern egg is going to be, but we will find out. And turns out the way to get up to where that super rare den was is by coming up here. It's also the way to get to where the invasive monster is. And since there's a rare den on the way, we might as well stop in it. I have no reason to expect that we can quick finish a Devil Joe inside a den. I'll take another mystery flying wyvern. Just occurred to me. Where's Barioth? Barioth's been a staple of my parties in Stories 1 and 2. Where is it now? Careful. And looks like it is a fancy Magnamalo. I might have said invasive earlier. I meant feral. This thing, I only saw the tip of its tail, so I wasn't able to tell what it was. I just saw yellow, pointy. Anyway, let us defeat Yellow Pointy.
We've got this, everyone.
Take it easy now.
Okay, so the back's the feral part, and it is currently feral. So, or the torso, I guess. So no going for the torso at the moment. And of course, Ogden being Ogden, just super wants to get backlashed to show me what the backlash is. Nice, Nox poison applied.
Okay. Now's the time. Counting on you.
And it's a fire backlash. Good to know. And now the back is gettable. Looks like we've got an AoE incoming. And it looks like it wants us to go for the head and the arms. But part of me wants to go for that there back. Because if I leave it too long, then Ogden's just going to kill himself on it.
Thank you.
I like how between Ogden's giving us dodge up, my dodge armor, and the accuracy down I gave this thing, it just missed everyone with that explosion.
Good going.
Okay, so it's using power right now. That's good info. What is Espinas going for? It's going for the back still. Okay, and it looks like it's going to get it by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and fire at this here arm.
This will do it.
So, no more Blightstone. Now to work on stopping this transformation. And looks like the Nox poison is gone.
Now's the time.
Nox poison is back, along with some para. Okay, this Omni Chaser looks like it'll get rid of the Hellfire Blight there. And I'm gonna swap to my hammer because that's what the face wants. Let's... Part of me wants to try for Perfect Strike just for the Wyvern Soul gauge. Because we're close to getting a stagger and we probably really want that very soon. But I think I'm going to go Omni Chaser actually. Because Omni Chaser should do pretty good right now.
Counting on ya.
That helps. You did it! How's our
Excellent, we got the stagger.
now?
Okay, and Hellfire Critical, since it was using power already, I'm guessing tech now, maybe? And it looks like we gotta break the back in order to topple it. We can weaken its skills by breaking the tail. But I think I'm gonna go for the back. The back is probably more urgent. And actually, let's aerial aim on the back. Looks like it's not going to do as much towards the break, but it will give accuracy down L.
You're on a roll. Out of time.
Watch out!
Well, someone evaded that, and it didn't do too much to me. We outlevel this guy anyway. And looks like it is paralyzed still, so Omni Chaser is still the thing to use. And I guess I'll go back to working on this torso. That para was unnecessary, it was already stunned.
All right, keep it up.
And looks like it is time to try and re-up the statuses.
Good one. You're on a roll.
Classic. Watch out!
Too much to hope for exploding gas to miss everyone this time.
Ready?
And this double kinship should finish it.
All right. How about that?
You did it!
And there we go. Feral Magnamalo down. New camp established.
Oh,
Which, unless I'm mistaken, is going to be the last camp in the game. Yep, just got the achievement for unlocking all campsites. We're really close to the end now, aren't we? Okay, so there's a handful of new weapons available. Can max out the Plesioth Splasher. Also max out Drowning Shaft, which is probably not the worst idea. Though honestly, I want to max out all of these in not too long anyway. Let's see here. Wonder what this might give. Be neat if it gave Bleed Coat. Okay, another Blast Coat bow. With both Blast and Power Coat. It does win in terms of damage, but in terms of Wyvern Fell, it loses. That's sad. It looks like most bows lose in terms of Wyvern Fell. Well, armor first. Head to Headmaster XL, Blightproof L, and Fortify M. Blightproof would be more interesting if it prevented more than just Blast Blight. Like if it also prevented, say, Burn and Exhaust, then it would be better. And Malzeno armor. Self-heal XL, weak point L, and crit heal M. What's weak point again? Ah, greatly increases crit rate when targeting things with advantageous weapons. I mean, that could be good. And Damascus armor, the recipe for this was in a chest. All element defense boost, Panacea M, and Tenacity S. Not super interesting, but I'll make it. Death Garon armor, Salt in the Wound, Fortify L, and Dragon Attack Boost L. Not amazing, but not bad. Legiana, Quick, Ice Attack L, and Divine Blasting M. If I was using ice weapons, that'd be great. Item Saver L, Thunder Attack Boost L, and Weak Point M. If I was using thunder weapons, that'd be decent. Anti-one-hit KO, Slugger, and Potential. Not a huge fan. Vigilant. What's Vigilance again? Right, crit rate at 50% or lower. And Evasion Instinct is evasion at 50% or lower. And Heroics is damage at 50% or lower. So, yeah, Lunagar armor has no chance of being used by me. Heroics, Dragon Buster, and Health Boost. Dragon Buster's good. Ice Defense and Elemental Breaker. Wow, Blango armor is kind of boring. This would probably give us Anti-Venom. Not sure what this will give us. Let's find out. Ice Attack. I guess that makes sense. So that was Partner, which is the one that I was hoping it wouldn't give. This probably gives Dancer when it's maxed out, huh? We'll find out later. I want to find out what that mystery flying wyvern is. Oh, it is Rathalos. Aren't Rathalos eggs in Monster Hunter Stories usually more red and blue instead of red and black? Critical Kinship L sounds good for certain monsties. For other monsties, it's basically worthless. And Malzeno is a speed monstie. Well, let's restore some habitats. Let's throw some red Kezus in there. Make sure they don't have any skills that I super want to keep. Alrighty. And then throw some Legianas in. I think I've only got the one Blenganga. No, we don't need to keep it. That does get it to B. B for Brachydios, which we have several of. And that's the best we can do for there for now. And the old Capital Road needs some Magnamolos thrown into it, along with Lunagarans and Gosharags. Gosharag will help boost the Lunagaran a little higher. There he is. And might as well throw our one Fulgurangela there. And the Magnamolos we will have weight so that they can all go together and thus boost each other. Okay, I guess they all gotta go if they're to get to S. And now for Sacrosanctum / Lasleon. So it needs some pickles. And it needs some ebony odogarons. Then it needs some Rathaloses. Mutation possible, you say? And it needs Malzeno. And that'll be Azure Rathalos, I'm sure. Yep. And we can, in fact, get Dread Kings. Just habitats with 4 or more flying wyverns. Got it. So we've got 2 in Rathalos and Azure Rathalos. And we also need one of them to get to S rank before it can even count. So now we know that somewhere over here is an invasive monster that we're going to have to go play with. Yeah, Califor Pink Rathian got done dirty in this game in a lot of ways, not least having Dread Queen available basically 2 seconds after you get her.
All right. Go!
You know what?
I've got
We need
this.
more Fulguranges.
Easy peasy.
And there's a way to get more Fulguranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now's the time.
All right. You did it! What a win!
That's that.
That felt good.
The fact that that Fulguranger was able to apply bleed
Oh.
is interesting.
Now then.
Didn't mean to grab another egg. Was trying to mash past Rudy's text, but since I defeated the Fulguranga and therefore no monster can wake up or show up, Rudy has no reason to give us additional text. But now that I know that we can get highly potent, it's time to keep grabbing eggs. Even though technically I don't really need to get highly potent because these guys are just going to get released, but hey, you can still steal genes before you release them.
All right. Go!
Figure since we haven't fought any of these yet, might as well. Stunned at least one of them.
That helps. This will do it. All right.
Not that it mattered because we got the preemptive strike, so stunning meant absolutely nothing. Oh, they use speed.
Eyes up.
Don't push yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you. Excellent job.
Too shabby.
Couldn't have done it alone.
I'm not going to turn down a free Elder Dragon Egg. I'm also not going to bother fighting that dog.
All right.
Actually. Yeah, I figured. There was no way they weren't going to be quick finishable. And what have we in this super rare den? A highly potent Magnamalo, but I've already got Magnamalo at S. A highly potent Goss Harag is a little more interesting.
All right. Go!
Take that, Jade Baroth. Seems if we want to go back, we're meant to go this away. Hello, Mr. Harag.
We've got the upper hand.
And no surprise here, it is quick finishable. We are way over leveled.
Now's our chance.
Considering I out-level freaking Yamatsukami.
That helps. You did it! All right. What a win!
How about that?
Pretty good.
Hey,
I beat him to his den. And yet he was already in here.
Oh.
Not going to bother going for highly potent here unless I happen to find highly potent before very potent on this one, which I didn't. So I have every reason to believe that since there are a bunch of question marks, like there's one question mark monster for each of the 3 zones here, I have reason to believe that there will be at least one Elder Dragon given to us when we defeat a Calamitous Elder. And then something else that probably shows up when we go just a little bit further in the main story.
Good to see you.
Salutations, Ranger. How have you been lately? I'm conducting research here about Barioth, yet I'm at a bit of an impasse, I'm afraid. Not the easiest of subjects, mind you. The Barioth population isn't exactly thriving. Ah yes, would you be amenable to a proposal, Ranger? I've been briefed on your method of habitat restoration, a technique that bolsters monster populations and generates new ecosystems. Would you be willing to do the same for the Barioth, perhaps? Gladly. And I'm guessing Barioth is an endangered monstie, and we need to go rescue them. You do me a great service, ma'am. Additional specimens would undoubtedly benefit my work. A larger sample size would let me evaluate which behaviors are characteristic of the species, or individual outliers, for example. Propitious, is it not? Well worth restoring the Barioth habitat to ecosystem rank S. In the name of science, do what you must. Again, Magnamalo is already at S, so it is the least interesting thing here. Lunagarn, I will take. Hi, Magnamalo. Sorry for calling you uninteresting, but it's kind of the truth at the moment. Especially since we don't seem to be able to mutate you into scorned Magnamalo.
All right.
I feel like there's a lot of missed potential in the mutation system. Like, there's a lot of monsters that have subspecies and variants that they just decided this game doesn't need, and therefore we can't get the mutation. Like, they would have been prime candidates for that mutation system. But instead, they're just not in the game.
Thank you. You did it! All right. Excellent
that's
job.
that.
That felt good.
Huh?
Now then.
Okay, if we're gonna get one highly potent, we might as well go for 2. Tell you what, if we find 3 more very potent before a highly potent, I'll stop counting this one. So there's 2. And there's 3. Okay, game was listening. Yeah, Califor, it definitely feels like they were absolutely cooking when it came to combat. But in terms of options, like, a monster collector lives and dies on its roster. And this game seems to have not super prioritized that. Maybe I should go for 1 more of these Lunagaron. Because then we'll have 5 Lunagaron eggs. More than enough to get them to S.
Got the upper hand.
Plus, they are still quick finishable even at night.
Counting on ya.
That helps. You did it! All right. What a win! Good.
How about that? Oh-ho.
Right.
Yeah, like, the Monster Hunter Stories monster roster. Like, it's not small. But it's also not so big that I feel like they can stand to cut entries without it feeling like we're losing out. I mean, even in Pokemon, yeah, it feels like we're losing out whenever they cut things, but they have so many still left that it's okay. But Monster Hunter Stories is not even remotely close to the numbers that Pokemon does, you know?
We've got the upper hand. You did it! Excellent job.
Good. Well done, everyone.
Oh. I have too many eggs. We can still get Lunagaron to S without having 5 of them right now. Give me not Magnamalo. Continue to give me not Magnamalo. I guess I can't say continue because it didn't give me not Magnamalo. But anyway, Fall Grandeur works.
All right.
And since we have a full roster, or a full bag of eggs, let's hatch them before we continue on here.
Whoa.
Critical L is neat. Dragon Buster L is neat. Kinship Skill Plus isn't that neat. Just boosting the damage of your kinship skill. Like, sure, kinship skills do a lot of damage, but you use them so infrequently that 100%, like if you just did Element Attack Plus in that same slot that you put Kinship Skill Plus, you would end up doing more damage in the time it took to get to the kinship. Okay, that gets the dogs and the Goss Harags done. Goss's Harag? Fulguranja still needs more. Hey, look, we had another Fulguranja. There we go. So that's everything here that we can do. Toss some Malzinos back into this environment. Do I have a spare dragon thing that I could... Yeah, I can throw a bunch of dragon dogs in here and be totally fine, and that gets Malzino up to S. There we go. And I need to throw some flying wyverns in here. Specifically 3 flying wyverns. That'll be mildly annoying. Putting them in here just to get rid of them later. But what I can do is I can just look at the genus. Where's the flying wyverns? There's the flying wyverns. Why not put some Dread Queens with the Dread King? And we can also throw some Silverwind Nargas in here. Why not? You can't tell me no. That last one we are keeping because that one I have already gened out. And yes, it was named Home Slice. Because I was feeling silly when I named it. And what would be the last thing we put in here? Honestly, Dragon-type Grimclaws seem neat. Four ought to put them to S. So now we just need to get Rathalos or Azure Rathalos to S, and then Dread King will show up and we can kick somebody out. Honestly, I should probably get a Jade Baroth retreat. We don't have a whole lot in the way of Jade Baroths. pretty sure we already got the red Kazoos to S where they were. Magnum Hollow continues to be among the least interesting eggs at this very moment. Lunagaran is now tied for disinterest. Jade Baroth. Apparently I've never even hatched one because it just said it was a Brute Wyvern egg, not a Jade Baroth egg. So I guess that's the question mark here, is Jade Baroth.
All right. Go!
Not interested in Lunagaran. Yes, interested in Jade Baroth.
All right. We've got this, everyone.
What did I trip over?
Easy now.
A barrel feline. I don't need to bother with these. I do also need Blingonga eggs. Mr. Gonga, I'm gonna need you to run away to your den.
Thank you. All right. What a win!
What's that?
That felt good.
Man, we had a chance to see Copper Blingonga again in some form for the first time since Freedom Unite. And they really just said, nah, we don't need to introduce Copper Blingonga here. You go to the desert before you go to the ice place. Just feels really sad that there are so many monsters that have subspecies. And not even in this game do the subspecies come back. Like, on the one hand, while, yes, I do believe that one new monster is better than, like, 5 subspecies, when it's a question of, would I rather have 1 new monster or 10 subspecies in a game, I'm probably gonna pick the one that results in being able to fight more things, you know?
All right.
Like, there's definitely a point at which the calculus changes, and having more monsters becomes more valuable than having all of the monsters be new. His dog cannot jump high enough. Ah, but he can jump high enough here. And then in this game where a subspecies, they need to give it like, what, 1, maybe 2 moves that the other doesn't, but the moves are just RPG moves. Like, they could even use the same animation, just change the numbers around a little and bam, you're done. It's different from adding a subspecies to the main series where they need to worry about how its animations are and all of the everything. Like, they don't need to do encounter design for subspecies in this game. I mean, I guess kinda they do for when you fight them. But even then, it's mostly just a numbers thing. Not a whole lot of actual tweaking involved, I wouldn't think. At least relative to implementing a subspecies into the main series. Ooh, we got a Calamitous Elder Dragon here. What's it gonna be? Well, it's snowy, so... Velkhana?
We've got this, everyone. Let's go.
Take it easy now.
You did it! What a win! Pretty good.
How about that?
And apparently, Blangongas have nutritious rib meat. What's with this? Something tells me that is going to open up during perhaps Korra's next side quest thing.
Now then.
So now we have enough Blangonga eggs to get them to S. Though admittedly we'd be getting them to S in a water location instead of an ice location. So we probably want a few more.
All right.
Okay, whatever it is right there. I know I'm going the wrong way, but I feel like I saw a Poo-Gory chest this way at one point and never actually went to grab it. Chest.
What's this?
And that is the poog I smelled.
All right.
Yep, that's a Velkhana. I wonder if we can take it first try.
Oh no.
Dropping a hard save. Though actually, what I should really do is go to camp and make a meal for this.
What to do?
Because I was specifically saving this for the next Calamitous Elder Dragon we fought.
I hope you
So let's
like
make that.
Looks juicy.
Bubbling magma stew. A dish of simmered meat and chili peppers hot enough to burn the tongue with the smallest taste. Just one bite heats up the body so much that your chair might burst into flame. That sounds unpleasant, actually.
That's a good
Ooh,
one.
and new flavor bonus Wyvern Fell as well. So this will be real good for Wyvern Fell damage.
Go.
And apparently there is a conversation specifically to this meal. Oh, that wasn't a very long conversation. Thought we'd get more out of it. Okay, so now we're back here. And we are again dropping a hard save. But wait. Gear. Because while Stamina Boost L is nice and all, we've got a Stamina Surge deco in here that I believe will be better for us. Even if it's only M instead of L, Stamina Surge is still very good. Meanwhile, and it'll be good for the whole battle. Meanwhile, Stamina Boost is good only at the very beginning of the battle. Pretty sure after like 5 turns, Stamina Surge M will beat Stamina Boost L. And looks like it'll be easy to get to that if we glide from the top of the lookout. Actually, it looks like we can't glide there. We have to glide to the rock that it's on and then spiral our way up. But this is the first one where we haven't had to fly into it, which means maybe, just maybe... Yeah, that was too much to ask. Even this fierce snowstorm isn't slowing it down. This can't be your average monster. I'd say it's the one making this blizzard in the first place. The air of majesty about it. This is an elder dragon.
Time to go.
I don't get the feeling it'll let us leave without a fight. Tread carefully. Okay, and it's probably opening up with an AoE like all of the Calamitous Elder Dragons have done. Which means... Tail stun and hope for the best? Okay, all the breaks are just Wyvern Soul damage. And... Backlash Blitz might be an okay opener here. Let's give it a shot. That attack is a real problem. Even a mere graze could cause that part of your body to freeze on contact. The frost is building up on its body. We'll be in big trouble if we let it go on like this. Okay, Frostbite is an abnormal status used by Velkhana. It can be cured by riding or items, as well as by winning a head-to-head or by using a double attack. Topples afflicted target after a number of turns have passed, or in reaction to one of Velkhana's skills. Well, it looks like he's already been taken down.
Getting rough.
Okay, so looks like it's probably going to be using Tech to start with. Let's go ahead and try some Venom Flame here.
Good going.
Alright, so those two are out. Looks like we need to swap Espinas out. Do we have anyone that resists ice? We sure do, just barely. A Solar Cry might not be the worst plan.
Counting on you.
Like, is it a great plan? No. But it might not be the worst. And it looks like it's using Hyper Freeze, which I assume is the thing that would make Frostblight do bad worse. Yes, it would do bad worse. Okay, looks like those two get to double it again. I'm not allowed. So we'll have him Solar Cry. Do I have... Nope, I don't have Ice Guard powder. So that is a non-starter. I'm just going to Rapid Shot again. Oh, now we need to work on breaking everything again. But with this Rapid Shot,
This will do it.
I'll at least have an option.
Counting on ya.
That helps.
Go on.
Oh,
Might be in trouble.
we were one turn too slow. Because I was thinking, hey, I can just get on my Rathalos next turn, and then we'll be fine. At least we didn't get super punished for that. And it looks like... Yeah, we 100% have an AoE incoming. Let's go ahead and hop on Ratha right now.
Watch out!
Okay, so we're in a new mode. And I have no means of telling what it's gonna do, but maybe Ogden is trying to steer me true here. Ogden, I am placing my trust in you. Please be right. Ogden was right. I mean, hey, we get to do some pretty huge damage with our fire moves on this thing. Turns out Velkhana's weak to ice, or weak to fire. And that Flame Chakram did quite amazingly. Honestly, in terms of stamina for damage and Wyvern Fell, I think Flame Chakram is the best thing we've got on Ratha here.
Don't push yourself.
Okay, he's using Venom Surprise, which means we've got this turn to just do whatever. So let's get that arm break. And now it is still in Freezing Fog Mantle, so more Flame Chakrams. Looks like this will get the tail busted, but then again, they might break it on their own. Let's go for the face.
How's that chance?
And there goes our head-to-head, but that's fine.
How's your chance?
Okay, they did not get the tail, but maybe they will now. Okay, Icicle Raid knocks me off Ratha, and they're down. That's not great. So now we are completely exposed. But we can break the tail, no problem. I think our best bet is break the tail with Ratha and aerial aim with Garnet to try to dodge whatever's coming.
This will do it. Nice job.
Well, I dodged the attack, but I didn't dodge the crash. Also, Ratha didn't dodge the attack, but... Dang. Now I at least have more information about the fight. Just letting the Windows Crash Reporter go, because that one goes faster than the Monster Hunter Stories one. Be real nice. Real nice. if these crashes would just stop. It'd also be real nice if, like, there was any sort of acknowledgement by Capcom that they knew about these and were working on them. Because, like, yeah, I'm not a fan of them. At least this crash, we still get the music, so we've got something going on. Not every crash lets us keep the music. Okay. Game closed, waiting for Steam to let me reopen it. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully this time we'll get through the battle with no crashes. And it looks like we are definitely 100% at least going to get away with a repel. I would like to beat it in one go, but we'll definitely at least get a repel. I think I'm going to go in with Ratha out front. Mainly because he is better able to get kinship than Thorn is. Okay, so at the very beginning, it's going to use its thing that's like, haha, you all have Ice Blight now. Or Frost Blight. But we're going to Solar Cry, which is going to help us get towards a ride. And we're going to use Accuracy Downcoat, just because there's a chance that it could have missed someone, but it missed nobody. And it actually got a heart out of me this time. Last time it did not. Right, because last time I opened with the hammer move that gives me plus defense for a bit. Alright, so Ogden and Chirpy are now getting a free out from their Frost Blight. But, with this Solar Cry, I will also have a free out from Ratha's. And Frost Blight over.
Push yourself. This will do it.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and use my kinship on this thing. I'm going to use it on the tail? No, I'll use it on the face.
You okay?
Okay.
Is now the best turn to use a kinship? No, not really. The reason I'm doing it is because this way, Ratha and I both get to be active at the same time, which is going to make it much easier to get multiple breaks quickly, instead of having everything be done on Ratha's back.
Eyes up.
Now's our chance. Okay.
Good go.
This will do it.
So yeah.
Thank you. Now.
Okay, so we've got an AoE incoming. I need to swap off of Ratha. Let's go ahead and throw a Venom Flame at the tail.
Let's go. No.
Can you stop one-shotting me with that? You didn't earlier.
Everyone.
Okay. What was it using in this mode? Power? Speed? Tech? I think speed.
Counting on you.
No, it was using power. I've been wrong. And that is going to... Oh! It is not going to come back to bite me. Okay, so now we know it is using power. Right. That's why I was using Flame Chakram before. And that means we can win this double, and thus cure Frostblight for Ratha.
Watch out!
Okay, this will get the arm break. But Icicle Storm's already happening, and we're losing a heart, and thus the battle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload my save.
Oh dear.
Because this is definitely doable. I just need this thing to stop doing crazy damage to me for no reason. Though part of my problem might be that I'm wearing Seregios armor, which I believe is weak to ice. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is there some good ice res armor that has good skills? I mean, Narga U seems pretty good. Sure, I lose anti-bleed. And Evasion Instinct is not as good as Evasion Ability. But I also lose 2 slots. Do we have anything with good slots and good skills that resists ice? The answer appears to be no. Can I fix that? I was looking at weapons, not... I meant to be looking at armor. Or rather, armor is what I need to be looking at. We can upgrade the Narga U. Lunagaran... Yeah, I don't like those skills. Gosarag, don't like those skills. Well, Dragon Buster I like. And Health Boost is okay. Heroics I'm not a fan of. But if we can get this thing to have 3 slots, that armor could be worth using. Okay, we can't get it to have 3 slots. What about Narga U? Can we get that to have 3 slots? No, we cannot. Can we get a good fire weapon? Because if we could have all fire weapons and have them all be good. Dios Katana being fire is good. I need to stop pressing the wrong button. I'm using L1 and R1 thinking, oh yeah, that'll show me the skills and stuff, but it doesn't. That is not what does it. Where'd the Dios Katana go? Where'd it hide? Oh, I'm in normal. I want to be in fire. So Dios Katana. Spirit Reckoning blunt, lunge stance blunt. Okay, right. I changed to the Joe longsword because it was basically an upgraded Bracky one. Dropping the blast for just dragon. But at level 2, the Dios Katana is about the same power, so we probably don't lose a whole lot. So that I will equip. Shame there's no button to say, hey, please equip this for me right now. And, ooh, I just need more Bracky parts and I can upgrade this. We could probably just field kill some Brackies right around here, and that would be good enough to fully upgrade that. My hammer... We could use Rosenhammer. Dio's Tailhammer I'm not too interested in. It takes way too much stamina for any of its moves. So yeah, Rosenhammer is a decent option here. And then Flammenbogen is already fire. So, let us go here. And then find some brackies on the ice and make them stop being on the ice. Though apparently they're not going to be near Velkhana because Velkhana is making things too freezy, I guess. Where are all the brackies, game? I mean, I could go somewhere else brackies are. Velkhana doesn't despawn when you change zones. Only despawns if you enter and finish too many combats. But if you're doing field kills of everything, you're not even entering combat. So that's what we're going to do. We are going somewhere where I know there are brackies. I'm pretty sure I still have brackies here. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I suppose I could find out. I do not still have brackies here. Okay, Death's Maw, we've got brackies. So have I even seen a brackie there? I don't know. Could reintroduce brackies here. What would I put them over, though? Seregios, I guess? Yeah, I think I've got more Seregios to replace the brackies with once I'm done. So, throw a brackie there. Just look for a Seregios. Yep, I've got plenty. All right. And now, to look for some brackies. I have frequently seen them up here. But we need to reload the zone. Otherwise, it's still going to be in Seregios mode. Let's not go into town, because that'll make it daytime. There are two super rare dens that I'm kind of tempted by, but I'm going to resist temptation. Let's go to the narrow passage. And there we go. That'll have refreshed spawns and dens and stuff. So now we will be able to find a brackie. That is not a brackie. This tree is getting in the way. It's not the only one. Hey, look, a brackie. Brackie, surrender your goodies to me. I think we need a little bit more than just that, but one more brackie might do it for us. I know that's not a brackie, but still. That's not a Bracky. I am that Outlander. What are you doing here? It's me, the one you gathered armor parts for so I could leave my village and become a hunter. After I left, I registered with a foreign hunters guild and now spend my days handling all kinds of requests. I'm still just a beginner, but I wouldn't be where I am if you hadn't helped me. Which reminds me, I never did give you a reward for everything you did. This is my way of saying thank you. May you be blessed with protection on your journey.
We've got this. Let's go.
Take it easy now.
I have no idea what she gave me.
Hey! What a win!
That's that.
That felt good. Why, hello there.
I'm sure she gave me something. And I hope it even went into my inventory, but I have no proof of that. Actually, I didn't even have to reload, because just fast traveling is enough to refresh monster spawns. Why did I get such a low jump there? Alright, well, we got another Bracky right here. Bracky, surrender unto me your materials for free. Thank you. Inside here is not where we make the thing. And Dios Katana is fully upgradable. And I was right, we did need one more Bracky. And we'll equip that over Reaver Cruelty, which, yeah, we're going to lose 2 raw. But we're changing Dragon to Fire, which is going to help a lot, and also adding Blast, which is not bad. Wonder what we get for fully upgrading the Sinister Longsword. Counter boost. And for fully upgrading this, EI Mastery. Spirit Round / Blunt. Let's focus on things that we can actually fully upgrade, because they might give us useful decos. Longsword Mastery S. Lunge Stance Blunt. This already has that, so not as useful as it could be. Right, I was going to look at hammers too, wasn't I? Or right, Rosenhammer is what I was going to use. Okay. So, let's swap Devil's Due for Rosenhammer. Which is a loss of Wyvernfell, which is unfortunate. But we gain some attack, we gain crit rate, we gain poison, we gain 2 deco slots. And we trade Dragon for Fire, which is better against the Velkhana. And let's equip our Narga U armor. What does it need to upgrade again? It needs something we haven't even fought yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. Would have been nice if we had any hope of upgrading this. It wouldn't surprise me if that was Barioth. But let's equip a deco. What do I want? Evasion ability L might be worth it. Ice defense boost M might be worth it. But I don't think we'll need it. I think our innate ice defense will probably be good enough for me. Heroic Testament M is probably our best bet, actually. And that'll turn L once we beat Velkhana. And Dios Katana, what do we want on here? We've already got Spirit Reckoning Blunt, so we don't need to add that. Spirit Round Slash is just Spirit Reckoning, but it only hits one thing. Or it hits everything instead of only one thing. It also does more Wyvern Fell by quite a bit. For less stamina. But it can't target a specific part, which is actually a huge deal here. I think what we need to do is care more about things that can target parts rather than things that target everything. So, Spirit Helm Breaker Crush might be worth equipping. Let's see what else we've got. I really wish Spirit Release Slash was easy to use, but you have to enter lunge stance, or a sheathing stance. And only then can you use it. You can't just use it like, oh, something big is coming right now, and therefore I will use it. You need to be in the stance already. Counter Boost M might actually be worth it. I think I'll grab that. Then for Rosenhammer, we can add some things. Let's look for something that does single enemy. Do I want Meteor Hammer? Heavy damage to a monster part is good. Do I have better than that? Stab increases the stamina, and I don't remember what else it increases, but it's not the power or the Wyvern Fell. Let's just put Meteor Hammer on, and then find something else. We've got Soul Break M on here, which is good. Oh wait, that's just more Wyvern Soul gauge damage after breaking apart. That is less good. Normal attacks deal slightly more damage to Wyvern Fell gauge. Could be good. We've already got a Chain Scrap Stab, so we don't need that. Windmill Bash does greater damage to Wyvern Soul with repeated use, so it's Chain Scrap, but for Wyvern Soul instead of Part Break. Doesn't do a whole lot of Wyvern Fell. Omni Chaser, we already have the Stab version of. But the Break version does more Wyvern Fell. Could be worth it. I think, though, Striking Secret, even if it's S, might still be worth it. And can we upgrade any hammers to the maximum and thereby potentially get good decos? Perfect Crush Strength. Chain Scrap, no affix. And that's it for hammers. Spread Shot. Dragon Piercer. And that's it for bows. Alright, we can't do anything else to potentially upgrade the equipment that we have on us right now. So, let us go here at night. The Velkhana is still here. We shall drop another hard save. I'm just going to look real quick at my combo list. Yep, nothing I can do about the Frostblight. Actually, if I brought a hunting horn, I could use the just negate all debuffs melody. That takes a good chunk of stamina. It doesn't last too long. So, let's see
Time to go.
if changing to something that resists ice was a good idea. And we do not have the hammer thing that we used to get defense up earlier. So, let's just use accuracy down coding and hope it works. But first, we will tell Ratha, hey, use Solar Cry, bud. Okay, yeah, I survived easy that time.
Oh no! Now's our chance!
Getting rough.
Okay, it's going to be using tech right now, so we can actually break free of this for free. Let's use... Yeah, we'll use Savage Fireball. So, we are now rid of our Frostblight.
Now's the time.
But that does mean Chirpy is in danger. Flame Chakram Plus is totally okay. We welcome this. Though, he is going to get murdered if I don't do something about it. And it looks like... a life powder wouldn't be the worst choice.
Don't push yourself!
Thanks.
Are you okay?
And Ratha now has Frostblight back. But we can get rid of it,
Counting on ya.
Thank you!
so it's not a huge deal. Okay, so this should be speed. Alright, his Frostblight is gone.
That helps. Let's do this!
And Chirpy's down. Poor Chirpy. Is that going for Ogden? That is going for Ogden. Okay. That's better than having it go for me. Let's bring in an Omni Chaser. Start getting some kinship on a second Monstie. And I'll go ahead and throw aerial aim on here.
This will do it! Don't push yourself!
I just realized I got rid of my stamina surge. But whatever, we'll probably be...
Now's our chance!
well, I'm definitely going to miss it, but we'll be okay.
Now's your chance!
Okay, now it's doing an AoE thing. So
Counting on you.
let's hop on Ratha. And drop a Flame Chakram right there. Cool, it just missed everyone. Which, I mean, that does happen when you've got accuracy down L. Well, let's just keep on plugging away. Since they're both going for this part, let's go for it with them.
Hey.
Try and get these breaks as quick as we can.
You.
Riding time.
Okay, having us both be riding at the same time is just going to make these breaks come even slower, Ogden. And using Fruit Frenzy isn't helping either. I should probably Savage Fireball instead of Flame Chakram. It doesn't get close enough to making a huge difference. Still, we'll do it. We've got the stamina.
Good going.
This will do it!
Yeah, he's using Venom support. It means nothing just crashed. That's the first time we've had a crash not during, like, a move or a load or anything. That was just during idling before even choosing a target. That's the first time we've had a crash like that. That is concerning and unpleasant. And it is going to prompt me to look at Event Viewer just to make sure this is still the same type of crash as we have been having. Event Viewer, I choose you. And apparently the crash crashed because I have 2 crash report tools open. All right, yep, that sure was the same NVIDIA driver thing as always, except, wow, there were apparently like 1 trillion of it? I've never seen this happen before. There are a ton of these errors, all at the same 11:01:06. Usually it's only ever been 1 or 2. This is like 30 plus. That's concerning. And now system information has given me a thing. The process cannot access the file because it is being used by another process. One of the crash reports failed because the other crash report was using the process of reporting the crash. Well, that was annoying. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I would like to be able to get through this whole battle without crashing, if you please, game. Also, it is now time for me to officially go into quiet mode. So this is the volume I will attempt to be at for the rest of the stream. It should still be audible. Hopefully it is audible over game audio. It should be, with how the auto gain is on this mic software now. So yeah, if it sounds good, great. If I'm too quiet, I can raise my gain manually. But this is where we're at. Ooh, good. Ratha's using Solar Cry all by himself. That is ideal. And quick applied, so I get to give some accuracy down before the Icicle Raid. And someone dodged it. Looks like Chirpy. Yep, Chirpy dodged it. And Ratha is just mysteriously not frostblighted. Okay. Have him use Solar Cry. And I'll just go ahead and Life Powder right now.
Don't push yourself.
Thank you, guys. Nice. Oh, counting on you.
That helps. This will do it.
All right, let's start gaining on Thorn.
Let's go.
I think next turn I'm going to have to get on Ratha's back if we don't get a double.
You okay?
Now's our chance!
Now's the time. Yeah.
Thank you. Come on, everyone.
Okay, it's going for Ogden, which means I have to get on Ratha.
Counting on you. Ratha!
No Frostblight for me, thanks.
Good going.
I'm not sure how they expect you to be able to break all 3 parts before its second transformation. I mean, I guess if you're high enough level and with good enough gear and skills, maybe you can do enough damage for that, but
Now's your chance!
we get like 3 turns, so unless we break apart a turn, it's not happening.
No!
And Ogden's down for a bit. That's unfortunate. Going into this mode. Okay, so now we get to Flame Chakram and actually get value out of it. Okay, this will be 1 break.
Now! Alright! Watch out!
Okay, Ogden's back up. That's great. And looks like we've got a multi-target move incoming. Not a whole lot I can do about it. It will knock us off Ratha, but we've got full hearts, so it's probably fine.
No! What? I won't give up.
Okay. So those 2 are going to get a double attack. That's fine. We welcome this. I should probably switch to someone who can get a little bit more in the way of kinship.
Let's go!
And they're both going for the face, so we're going to go for the face with them. I feel like we've got enough stamina that a couple meteor hammers is going to be better than a couple chain scraps. Oh, right, they aren't getting a double because Ogden was using a skill.
Counting on you.
That helps.
And now we've got another multi-target thing incoming. Though, if we are faster than Velkhana, we can still make it work. Let's actually drop the Venom Flame on the tail, and I will Meteor Hammer the face, because... Oh, didn't get quick. If I got quick, we could have canceled this.
You're on a roll.
Now!
Okay, and we've got another multi-target thing incoming. Unless it's just going for Ogden. That is possible.
Thank you! Now's our chance!
And now we get an Ox Poison. Oh, no, that is multi-target.
Oh
Well, I dodged it.
Everyone.
So we only lose 1 heart there.
no! Let's calm down.
Okay, and with it calm, that means it's going to be using tech. And since it's... Okay, so these at least keep their status. So let's double this claw.
This will do it! Come on, everyone.
And let's double it again.
Now's our
Alright, now we're back in this mode.
Watch out!
And yeah, it keeps no breaks from the last time I was in this mode. And it looks like it's going for Chirpy, but we can help out a little bit.
Now's the time. Eyes up. Good one. Oh, counting on you.
That helps.
Okay, with Thorn being full, it's time to swap over to Ratha.
Counting on you.
And we might get the arm break here. Ooh, nice dodge.
Now's your chance.
And we got a topple. So at least it's not going into its big nasty mode again. I think Savage Fireball is... yeah, that's the best thing we can do when it's toppled. And I don't have anything super amazing to do. Though I can Lunge Stance. Lunge Stance when everyone's using an ability will actually be quite potent.
Good one.
Because now we're going to counter after everything. And this thing will be ready to get staggered again as soon as it stands up. Okay, it is in exposed mode. Does that mean it's going to do the same thing as in normal? I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to assume it's going to act like it's in normal mode, so tech is incoming. I hope that is correct. If it isn't, well, I'm going to be kind of sad, aren't I? Okay.
All right.
And now we've broken that part.
Counting on you.
That helps.
Now it's in ice mode.
Go on.
Chirpy's been toppled. Ice mode means it will be using speed. Right? Yeah. Dang, I was hoping that breaking this part would make it not get ice on it when it re-entered ice mode, but apparently no such luck. Let's actually not double it. We don't need to. We'll just do the most damage we can. Because that way, we get a little bit of extra value.
Let's go.
Okay, they are going to double the Velkhana. Where is Savage Fireball going? It's going on the same part that I'm targeting. That's good. That is what we like to see. I'm going to not aerial aim. I'm actually just going to do a regular attack. Get a little stamina back so I can aerial aim next turn.
Nice job.
Okay, so that's a part broken. And... yeah, let's have them go for that, and I will aerial aim on it as well. So this will hopefully break the tail this turn. Will almost certainly... never mind, Icicle Raid came first. Bad turn for Icicle Raid to go first.
Good going.
But we got it staggered again.
Watch out. Now's your chance.
Okay, it is giving us an opportunity that I am going to take. To double and thereby get rid of this Frostblight. Ooh, thanks for the Vital Essence. Okay, we've got an AoE incoming. I'm going to hop on Ratha right now just for safety. Would have been nice if we evaded that Icicle Raid too. this'll break the claw.
No!
All right.
And looks like it's probably using absolute zero, but if we do a kinship right now, we'll break the tail and get a topple.
Okay!
Or hammering blizzard, what is that? I don't recall having seen that.
See that? You did it!
Either way, we got the topple, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to go ahead and lunge stance here.
Classic!
Because that is the most we can get
Nice job!
in terms of Wyvern Fell.
Watch out!
And it's become very clear that Wyvern Fell is going to be applied more than is anything else. Okay, so they're using Venom Surprise, which means I should Unsheathing Strike because we're not going to get this double unless I get Quick, which I'm not going to bank on. I got Quick. I should have banked on it.
How about that?
Excellent!
And we're back into Ice Armor.
Now's your chance!
Maybe I would be better off doubling here. I was wrong.
Eyes up.
Thank you!
Wait a sec, doesn't it normally do speed in Ice Armor mode? Or this is Freezing Fog, whatever. Because it uses tech in normal mode, and then it goes to speed in Freezing Fog, and or is Freezing Fog the... No, because... Right, Freezing Fog is the last stage. So I guess we're just skipping the middle stage now? Good to know. Okay, we have got an AoE incoming. I think my best option is actually to use a Vital Essence rather than anything else.
Counting on you.
That helps.
Vital Essence was the only thing that guaranteed we made it through this turn.
Watch out!
Okay, still in Freezing Fog. I can double with Chirpy right now. Do I want to? Maybe. I think I want to Solar Cry, if we're being honest. Just guarantee I've got someone to ride next turn. And then... yeah, I'll whip out my hammer and we'll double with Chirpy.
Thank you!
Okay, that's another part broken.
Out of time.
Now!
But we have an AoE incoming, so we hop on Ratha instead of trying to go straight for the extra break. Because we're probably not getting it.
Now's the
And this way, we at least survive the absolute zero.
Let's calm down!
And now it's back in normal mode.
Keep it up!
And it looks like we have an AoE incoming. I'm going to heal up so that I can stay on Ratha following this AoE, probably. Okay, we are now in Ice Mantle, not Freezing Fog, so now it will be using speed.
Okay.
Oh, he's Venom, surprising. I wasn't paying enough attention.
Now's your chance.
And there's a topple. Part of me wants to use a kinship on this topple, because it will do lots of damage and lots of Wyvern Fell, but it might leave me exposed. I can't look at what the kinship levels of my other monsties are right now. But let's risk it for a biscuit.
See that? You did it.
I mean, that was a lot of damage.
Counting on ya.
That helps.
I think we've got this. Okay, we're in exposed mode, which is normal mode, which means it's going to be using tech. Okay, we've still got Thorn at full kinship, so we are perfectly safe. We just got to get on Thorn the moment we see an AoE incoming.
All right.
And I don't think we're going to see an AoE incoming, because this thing's dying this turn or next.
Thank you. All right.
Velkhana down.
Oh, that teamwork.
And that should add Velkhana eggs to the environment, I would guess. Who knew there was a monster that could control ice like this? It's like something out of a fairy tale.
Well then.
Elder dragons are creatures beyond the scope of human knowledge. I hope we never encounter one again. Well, fight one at least.
Oh dear.
And now we've got Heroic Testament L. And a fast travel over to here will give us an autosave, as well as let us do a manual save. And then I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Oh, hang on a sec. Forgot to plug my headphones back in. There we go. Now I've got audio. So let's go tell this cat about its meowster. Oh, any luck finding my meowster, adventurer? Yep. What? Where did you find him? Affirmative. I'll go pick him up right away. I owe you one for real, adventurer. All right, there's that. Now, just out of curiosity, if we look at habitat resto, okay, there's still no visible Velkhana anywhere. I would have assumed that it would have added Velkhana as a rideable monster when we got Velkhana defeated. But I bet it added Velkhana gear. And unlike Yamatsukami, and the Narwendi Bushi combo, there's actually Velkhana armor. Kinship skill plus XL, not amazing. Panacea L, not amazing, but I mean not useless. And Divine Blessing L, kinda nice. But admittedly, not great armor. So maybe I shouldn't make it and should instead look at weapons. Yeah, I'm not surprised these don't have blunt or crush or break. But having EI Mastery L gives me hope that fully upgrading this will get EI Mastery Deco. Grants the ability to gain power charge when no attack is made. What does that mean? Like do something that's not an attack and you get power charge? Let's make the Velkhana bow. Also, I really didn't get much in the way of Velkhana parts from beating that Velkhana. It's kind of sad. Right, it only takes 3 points to make the weapons and the armor. So we actually got more value than I thought. Okay, now let's go up here. Because this, I believe, is our easiest path over to where the invasive monster is. And yep, looks like the Velkhana had just driven away all the brackies. They're back now. It looks like I'm going to have to land over here if I want to have the ability to reach the spot we want. Dang it. pressed triangle too late, and thus we didn't jump off the ledge with an actual jump, but rather did the, oh, you're jumping down jump. Back in ye olden days of Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2, we would have had to use the jump monsty skill. And there would have been no room for error. But also not every monstie would have been able to jump, so we would have had to have a monstie in our party specifically for jumping. Okay. So there's a something over there. An invasive Kezu. Make sure you're ready to deal with paralysis, you say.
This monster.
Coming at us with power, we should outmaneuver it with speed.
Let's go.
Prevent it from attacking. Okay, so we need to do doubles using speed against its power. Easy enough. Let's grab a speed monstie. And let's grab a speed... Well, no. It's a Kezu. We'll use this. I mean, the damage we do doesn't matter at all, but... I like the patterning on this thing. Can we get these invasive monsters as, like, actual real monsters in the franchise, please? A black Kezu. Never thought I'd see the likes of this invasive monster in the glacial caps.
This monster.
No telling if it'll stretch its neck or its vocal cords. Don't let your guard down. Alright, so... we've been told it uses power, so we should use speed. But it's using tech right now, so I guess it's not in its invasive mode yet. Okay, so now it's going to use para, huh? Right, they did say we should do something to prevent that.
Let's go.
Counting on ya.
That helps.
Okay, so now maybe it'll be using its power. Yep. Is it hungry? Looks like it's in pain.
Hey.
With that power, it must consume plenty of calories just standing still. Stop its movements and keep it from draining your health.
Thank you.
Eyes up.
That helps.
All right.
Now. This'll do it.
Sure, why not?
How about this? Now's your chance. This will do it.
Oh, it's using tech again.
Hey. Good one. Right in time. It's getting rough.
We must fall back if we can't cure paralysis.
Ready?
Well, just being on our monstie prevents paralysis from happening. And we've broken everything. Not super certain what they want at this point.
Okay.
Gonna use this just to, A, to see it, and B, to prevent the Kezu from actually getting an attack off.
See that?
That was a neat visual. If you ask me, it's acting like it knows our next moves. There must be some brains to go with that brawn. Looks like our moves from before won't cut it anymore. No matter what it throws at us, we better figure out how to stop it. Try something else to stop its movement. This is something else to stop its movement. But apparently that's not what they had in mind. Drat, your health has been leached away. Something's off here. Brace yourself, a big one's coming. Okay, we were supposed to save kinship for this, weren't we? Well, now we know. What if we use this? Nope, it's going first.
Eyes up.
Oh, my poor ringing ears. My body's numb. What a shocking way to release absorbed energy. Sure packs a punch. If we can prevent it from replenishing energy, it won't be able to shoot that off so easily. Time for a new plan. Yeah, bit late for that.
Let's calm down.
So yeah, we need to use our kinship when it's doing that. And since it's going for him instead of me, we're just going to go ahead and Solar Cry.
You're on a roll.
Let's do this.
Okay, he's using Venom Surprise, so we don't have to worry about Para right now. That said, I'm still going to use a Paracure powder, or Paraheal powder.
Counting on you.
Okay. How about that? Good going.
Okay. So I'm going to follow Ogden's lead and use a potion on myself. Mega flavored.
You okay?
How's our chance?
Okay, so now we should be able to get it with strength, or it should be using strength again.
All right.
And we have a mount ready for when it changes tactics.
Counting on you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Ready?
and that should be a victory.
See that? Solar punch him.
Yeah.
That helps.
That is not yet a victory. Did I need Ogden to also have his kinship ready? If so, that's kind of rude. Or did I need to have multiple monsters with kinship ready? That's also a possibility. Can we get a tail stun?
Go.
Oh, was it too tired? I guess we didn't need another kinship ready. Okay.
Oh, that teamwork.
I see.
Scurried on home once it ran out of juice, huh? Cutting off its energy supply was the right idea.
Go.
An invasive monster lurking in the middle of nowhere. Let's go save that endangered monster, and quickly. So I'm guessing this will be Barioth. It is a flying wyvern.
Look at that.
Yeah, that looks like Barioth to me.
All right.
And I've protected all endangered monsters now, so there are no endangered monsters left to find. Ooh, attack stamina recovery is what we get here. Okay, beating Velkhana was super worth it. This is where I am sending literally every monster I have for stat bonuses. Attack and stamina recovery. I cannot ask for better. Anyway, let's release Barioth here in Icetown, as well as our Jade Baroths. And let's release a couple Blingongas there as well. Get Jade Baroth up to S. Also helps Barioth out a little bit. But then let's release more Blingongas over here. Get them to S. Is there anything I'd like to put in the water here? I mean, Soul Seer would work. Get some nice Soul Seers out of this place. Oh, I just barely didn't get Soul Seer to A, or to S. If I hadn't released them with Blingongas, I could have, easily. And I mean, why wouldn't I release Namiels here? I mean, because I probably don't have any that I could release without getting rid of some genes that are actually at least somewhat worth keeping. So I won't release Namiels here. Not yet. But eventually. Right. Diablos can't fly.
Everyone, let's go.
Take it easy now.
Which is kind of weird considering
Excellent.
Gravios can.
That's that.
Yes.
Come on, show me an egg I don't have. Show me Barioth, if nothing else. Alright, guess we're stuck with Magnamalo. Thankfully, Fulgran just spends long enough yelling that we can just get right out.
All right. Go.
There's a Barioth.
All right.
I don't know that we've looked at ground level in this little canyon. It looks like there was nothing to look for. A lot of Barioth eggs in here. How about you give me one, game? Ooh, highly potent Barioth. We take those.
All right. Go!
Might as well go this way for some eggs. Because we do need eggs from this area as well. Ooh, a wild azure los.
We've got the upper hand.
Level 80. Ooh. Been a while since we were out-leveled by something.
This will do it.
Actually, we might have been out-leveled by the Volcana. I don't recall actually paying attention to what its level was.
Thank you.
Things allowed to focus power between turns? Alright, we got the Nox poison.
Now's our chance.
Nice para.
That
Prevented an
helps.
AoE. Now it's mad. I'm gonna guess when it's mad, it'll use power. I'm gonna trust Chirpy. Nope.
Counting on you.
Thank you.
Well, now I've learned. And hey, we got a dodge. Nice. Okay, now it's doing something mean again. Alright, it missed almost everyone. The only one it hit resists fire. Okay, so now that it's flying, I'm going to guess it's going to use speed. And I'm going to guess right.
That helps.
There's nothing to Omni Chaser. I know we don't have a coating right now, but there's a non-zero chance we might be able to get the knockdown. And there it is. I am not going to Synchro Rush.
Classic. Let's calm down.
Good one. You're on a roll.
Nice job.
Good one. Not in time. We've got this.
You know what? There's an AoE incoming. And I don't know that this paintball will be well-timed, but I'll still give it a shot. Ooh, nice para. And now if we do a double kinship, that probably won't get the kill, but we can certainly try.
All right.
I'll give it my all.
Oh, that will get the kill. Nice. So we get this Azure Los to retreat.
You did it.
I am not going to attack it in its den because we'd have to fight it again.
Hey.
But I am going to grab those eggs. Or that egg, whichever it ends up being. Those eggs.
Right.
Ooh, highly potent.
All right.
Okay, we're not here for Stygians and Ogre right now. We're also not here for Pickles. I will take a highly potent Malzeno.
All right. Go.
Oh, there's a chest here.
We've got the upper hand.
I don't actually want to fight this dog. I was just pressing the attack button to, I don't know, try and get rid of it. Was hoping we could maybe first strike it. Not here for Pickles. I will take a Rathalos. Because we do need to get them to S.
All right.
I don't think the fast travel spot would actually help us too much. Actually, you know what? It would. Oh, it actually takes us right there. And there's a sleepy Malzeno here. I could use Malzeno parts. And Malzeno, for some reason, I'm just able to quick kill inside dens. Everything else in dens is like high enough level that I can't, but Malzeno, for some reason, they just let me. Which I won't complain. Give me some kind of Rathalos, please. Or Malzeno, I would take a Malzeno. We're stuck with an Ebonio doggo. let's head over there. I think this will be the fastest way to get there, actually. Ooh, a wild Barioth.
We've got the upper hand.
We haven't seen a wild regular Rathalos, only Azure. Okay, breaking the spikes gets us a stun and weakens skills, so let's go for that.
This will do it.
Now's the time. Oh, now. Counting on you.
Thank you.
It's level 68. And we have got Nox Poison, so it's time for Omni Chaser.
How's our chance? What?
Yeah.
That helps.
Oh, I've been skill sealed.
Go.
This will do it.
Okay, Ogden's using a pit trap. That is very welcome. We'll go ahead and Venom Flame, which looks like it should break the arm. And then I guess I'll swap to Hammer, because I think that's what I can do the most with without using a skill.
All right. You're on a roll.
Classic. Okay.
Trapped even through the stun. And my skill seal's done. That's great. We didn't get anything with the Venom Flame, though. That's unfortunate. So we can't Omni Chaser or anything like that.
Counting on you.
Thank you.
And it looks like next turn this thing's going down.
Watch out! All right, keep it up.
Maybe not with Ogden using a shock trap, but Infernal Flames will help. So I'm still going to paintball this turn.
All right.
You did it!
Alright, that'll get us a Barioth egg or two.
All right.
Oh, that teamwork.
And I bet we can quick kill it now to get extra Barioth parts as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Now
I wonder, is there a mutation for Barioth? There is. Looks like it's going to be Frostfang, considering it requires just Barioth ecosystem rank A. And again, maybe it's not Frostfang. It seems to have the same silhouette as regular Barioth. That'd be weird if just, oh yeah, get Barioth to rank A and you get Sand Barioth wherever the heck you managed to put it. I mean, if we do get Sand Barioth out of it, it's not the worst thing, but it'd be weird. I would think that getting Sand Barioth would be like, oh yeah, get Barioth's environment rank up in a desert. So I'm going to hold out hope for Frostfang. Frostfang Barioth would be neat. think we still needed another Blangonga. But we could get a Barioth. We could get a highly potent Fulguranga with, I think we still needed another one of those too. And since it's highly potent, I will take it.
All right. Go!
I don't believe I need Gosharag. Alright, we got a Barioth. So let's get out of here with that.
All right.
And there are still a bunch of dens over here for us to visit. Let's hatch the eggs we've got right now to make room. Oh, we were exactly full. Ooh, we got an XL. Soul Kinship. Very nice. Gonna have to steal that before I release that Malzeno. I think all of the soul kinships that I have. Oh, no, that's just L. So we can get an upgrade right there. And I did, in fact, still need Blangonga. Which means that not getting one has doomed me. But whatever. We'll release these two. Get them to S. And we should probably also release a Legiana here, huh? I mean, it is the ice place. I'd rather have an ice Legiana than a water Legiana. Oh, it is Sand Barioth. Weird. Feel like that should really have a stricter requirement than just get Barioth up to S. Let's release Rathalos as well as a pair of Azurelos, and apparently I need to release one more fire monster in order to get them up. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter what I release, because we don't have to add it to the environment. And so, let's look at what I've got the most of, and the answer is Deadeyes. Find another one that's got bad genes. This one should work. And that should make Dread King show up. So now we've got a choice to make. Since this is the dragon place, we should probably keep Stygian's and Ogre, and since I've got, honestly, plenty of Grimclaws... Actually, no, Dread Queens. There. But it feels wrong not having Dread Queen and Dread King in the same place. Oh well, let it feel wrong. And I have caused many mutations to occur, according to the achievement I just got, which means I've probably gotten all of the mutations to happen. That can happen. Do I have anyone? Right, I need to. Or no, Malzeno's already S. I don't need to release the one I just got. Wonder what that thing I'm missing is. Wonder what this thing I'm missing is. So let's see, are there any question marks left in the Monsterpedia? The answer is no. Also, I haven't gotten any Raydows. But that's because I haven't gone back to the place where they probably show up.
Yes.
Oh. So it did unlock Velkhana eggs, just not in the ice place. Instead, they were unlocked in the water place. Well, we'll take that.
All right. Go.
If memory from Stories 2 serves, Velkhana is a tech monstie. Then again, it might have been changed, considering they changed a few others. Doesn't jump quite high enough. Never mind. Does jump high enough, just need to jump from the right spot. If Velkhana is a tech monstie, it'll make it difficult to fit on the team. Though admittedly not as difficult as if it was a speed monstie. So just fingers crossed that Velkhana isn't speed. And we're stuck with a Brachiegg.
All right.
Oh, you know what? The thing here that is a question mark is probably Arkveld. They advertised Arkveld pre-release. And considering that's the last slot that a monstie can spawn in, we've already rescued all of the everything. Yeah, it's gotta be Arkveld. There is no question. So Arkveld is the very last monstie we get access to in the entire game. Since this is a two-nest spot, this is Velkhana or bust. Especially with that Velkhana sitting right behind me. Garnet, all you gotta do is turn around and pick that one up. Okay, we got a Velkhana egg. Poog. Their Poog.
All right.
And that's all of the Poogs in this region. And it looks like I am getting 2 more Velkhana eggs. Well, that didn't take long. I expected it to take longer, considering there were no visible Velkhana eggs in that nest.
All right.
I really wish there were some updrafts in this ice sea. But there aren't, which makes it really annoying to get around. Looks like I'm getting 2 more Velkhana eggs. I also need to have myself a little bit of hydration, so I'm going to do that while I mash. And there we go, 2 Velkhana eggs.
All right. Go!
How are we doing on eggs? We can fit 4 more. So my line of thinking is we knock down one of these Legiana and we visit the 2 dens that are left.
We've got the upper hand.
I know I need Legiana eggs. So, paint.
Now's our chance.
Oh, now.
That helps. You did it! All right. What a win!
How about that?
Pretty good.
Huh?
Did that just replace a standard den? Because there was a standard den there. Don't really need to care about the potency. I just need to have them be Legiana eggs so that I can introduce them to the ice place. Wow, that really did just eat a standard den. Didn't even come back. I'm hoping for Velkhana or, barring that, Blangonga. I'll take this Blangonga. We've got plenty of Velkhana eggs.
All right.
So now let's hatch these and reintroduce some species. And Velkhana is indeed still a tech monstie. Ooh, Elemental Assault XL. Though Elemental Assault isn't super valuable. I mean, it might be if you're going up against a specific Calamity Elder Dragon and you know exactly what you're facing. But for general use, it's not great. Alright, let's introduce Velkhanas here. Four Velkhanas and one Blangonga ought to do well for us. Okay, we need to release one more Velkhana here. And then we can also toss a Legiana in, and that's enough. Let's actually harvest that gene before we release the Velkhana. Yeah, we'll just put it on this dog. Why not? Might as well throw some Barioths here just to help Velkhanas a little bit. I want to keep the ice attack boost large, though. And yeah, I know I introduced 2 new species, but whatever. Now we've just got more places to get Sand Barioth. I was incorrect. It is not Barioth that we need for this. Maybe it's Sand Barioth. Okay, Wrath Soul is actually pretty decent except for the all-out. Barioth armor is just okay. Making the fully upgraded Legion armor and hope that, yep, that upgrades are quick. I doubt this will give me anything I particularly want, but since we can fully upgrade it. Yep, that is Partner XL. Not a huge fan of that. This might give us soul kinship. It did. Anti-bleed XL, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Hardly anything can bleed us, though, so not super worth it. Oh boy, now we have All-Out XL as a deco. I am not at all interested in that. Alright, well, let's turn in this quest right here. Let's keep this Goss Rag from assaulting this Scrivener.
Good to see you.
Your hard work is ever appreciated, Ranger. A burgeoning Barioth population will be a boon for my research.
I owe you.
Extraordinary. Those tusks never get old, I must say. The classification of ice-fanged wyvern is wholly appropriate. If one's fascination compels them to approach past the optimum safe distance, one will become intimately acquainted with said fangs. At any rate, allow me to thank you for your cooperation. And now, let's go continue the story just long enough to try and get Arkvelds to show up. Because at that point, I believe I'll have every monster in the game available.
You've been to this place before?
Oh yes. This is where the encroachment first originated, after all. Or that's the prevailing theory, at least. Regardless, there's a tremendous amount to learn about Ancient here. It's an invaluable asset to our survey team.
You don't seem afraid at all.
Afraid? Of what?
You may have the backing of the Scriveners, but you're by no means a hunter.
True. Perhaps my survival instinct is overpowered by my thirst for knowledge.
Well, you...
One of those ain't crystallized.
Your Highness! Is that... Ancient?
No. It's not.
Of course not. Ancient would never be crystallized like...
This monster isn't crystallized.
And that's not a Guardian Arkveld. So it not being a Guardian Arkveld means that either this takes place 1,000+ years before Monster Hunter Wilds, or it takes place after Monster Hunter Wilds. That's no crystallized monster, is it? If that isn't ancient, then what in the world could it be?
Time to go.
A monster protecting this part of the Sacrosanctum. It's the boss around these parts, no doubt about it. I can't help but feel like it shouldn't be the boss over Malzeno. And Arkveld feels like it's going to open up with power. Though maybe Ogden is using power because it's going to open up with tech, and he's trying to teach us. So in that case, yeah, we'll still let Cruel Claw happen, but I'll place my trust in Ogden. Ooh, I was right to trust Ogden.
Counting on ya.
Thank you.
Is it just my imagination, or is that monster getting stronger every time we hit it?
I see.
Good eyes, rookie. Looks like it's absorbing our attacks, converting them into energy, eh?
What?
First health, now attack strength? This creature's unreal. First the Elder Dragon, now this. What's up with this Sacrosanctum? Okay, so I did notice that as we were hitting it, its Wyvern Fell meter was filling rather than emptying.
That helps.
More chain blades? That means more ways for it to attack. This is getting dicey.
Let's do this.
No way we can ignore those tendrils. Break them apart. Okay, so now it's probably using power. Or maybe speed, but probably power. And it looks like we gotta swap to our bow. Let's see if we can double this. Okay, I was right. It is power.
Counting on ya.
Thank you.
Looks like it's doing something straight at my Espionage, but it might just be an AoE.
This will do it.
Nice, we got the Nox Poison. Ooh, nice para. Love interrupting AoEs. And yeah, we want Omnischaser, and it's even attacking the right part. Good job, Espionage. So that wing arm is going to break here.
Now's our chance. You did it. Watch out.
Did that hit specifically only me?
Hey!
Right, we'll be up a creek without a paddle at this rate. I might have an idea if you're inclined to hear me out. That fellow wants to absorb our energy. I say let him. And when it's filled to bursting, we whack at something fierce. In that case, we could give it an energy overload. Easier said than done, though. We'll have our work cut out for us.
Right.
In that case, Ratha and I will handle this. I'll be counting on you guys for the follow-up. I'll monitor the timing. When it comes to noticing subtle changes in a monster, I'm your girl. Not just any attack will do. You'll have to charge Ratha's attack power to its absolute limits.
Might be in trouble.
What do you mean by that? What am I supposed to do for that? I don't have anything that charges its attack power. Most I can do is get a kinship going, which maybe is exactly what they want.
That helps.
Captain, the monster's charged up and ready to go. The next one's going to be a doozy. Thanks, Thea. Okay, Ratha, it's our turn. Savage Fireball. Okay, we have to use Savage Fireball. Got it. And I guess if I want to charge Ratha's power to its absolute limits... Didn't I have a Demon Drug in here somewhere? Oh. Why is it in this section instead of this section? This is for throwing stuff. This is for using stuff. But let's give Ratha a Mega Demon Drug. I guess we didn't need to give Ratha a Mega Demon Drug. It absorbed the Savage Fireball? Does that mean attacks won't work unless we boost Ratha's strength? This is bad, Your Highness. A powerful attack is coming. I mean, I used that. It just didn't go before the Savage Fireball. I feel cheated. It's back to normal, milady. That "it's" should have an apostrophe. This is the third time we've seen an "it's" without an apostrophe that it needed. What say we stick to this strategy for a spell?
Right.
Got it. I'll charge up Ratha's attack power, then shoot off a Savage Fireball. The two of us are up to the challenge. What would they have done if we didn't have a gene that could charge it, and if we didn't have demon drugs? Like, really, what were we supposed to do if we didn't have those things? I guess just kill the Archveld without interacting with the mechanics of the fight? I guess that's an option. What if we had gotten rid of Savage Fireball?
Okay. Got him.
Alright, time for the thing now. And since he has had a Mega Demon Drug, this should do it, right? Is a Mega Demon Drug not enough? Nope, it was enough.
Help, Captain!
I knew you could do it, Captain. All that energy made it explode. Quick thinking got us out of that pickle. But you can bet it's on alert now. We won't get away with that twice.
Let's calm down.
Alright, well then. I think a Dragon Fist while it's down will be nice.
Counting on you.
Good one. You're on a roll.
Wasn't as nice as I was hoping for.
Good one. You're on a roll. Good one.
Watch out!
Okay, Thunderclap will break the tail.
Nice job!
Okay, so it was using power at this point? I honestly don't remember. Yes, it was using power.
Oh, now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, let's do an aerial aim. That'll get the break and also get the attack or accuracy down large.
You're on a roll. Counting on you.
That helps.
Nice para. Interrupted an AoE. And this might just break the chain blade.
All right.
Nice.
Now's your chance. Thank you.
I'm gonna swap off of Blanc for now so I can bring it back next turn. Assuming there is a next turn. There might not be one.
Counting on you.
Actually, I don't think it'll count, but I'm gonna try a paintball.
Counting on you.
That helps. Classic. Excellent job.
Yeah, it's not gonna run away.
I'll take it.
Your Highness.
You did it, Your Highness. Your kinship with Ratha won the day. No, it didn't. We didn't need to use a kinship attack.
Thank you.
I couldn't have done it without you all, or Ratha's power.
How was that monster so impossibly powerful? Is there a chance that really was ancient, the cause of the encroachment?
No. This isn't ancient.
Right you are. That beast's a pale imitation. It's good to see you again.
You're alive.
Vermeil nursed me back to health.
Just why?
Why what?
Why? Why didn't you tell me who you really were?
I've been an agent of Vermeil for years. Just tell the Princess of Azuria that I was a spy? How would that go?
Is that why you got close to me? Was I just a target to you?
That's right.
Don't lie to me! If it wasn't real, why would you tell me about the Sacrosanctum? You wanted me to know everything, right? About my mother? And about Ancient! You two traveled together, didn't you? What happened to her?
Mara, she's gone. It was here that Ancient took her life.
Your Highness!
If you've learned this much about Ancient, then I presume you know what happened here 200 years ago. And if the twin Rathalos at the heart of it all. These monsters possess unimaginable power. If we work together, Ancient wouldn't stand a chance against us. So join me and let's defeat Ancient. If we do, we can stop living in fear of the encroachment. And at long last, Azuria and Vermeil can come to an accord.
No.
But why?
Because Ratha is not a weapon.
Ancient must be stopped!
The last Rathalos twins, they were battle-bound and corrupted into weapons of war. That's where the power you crave so badly came from.
It's not that I crave that power! It's what we need!
And even back then, it wasn't enough to bring Ancient down.
But this time we will!
And my mother, did she agree?
Damn it, no!
heck of a roar, I guess?
What the?
Looks like maybe battle binding isn't very good for the Monstie.
Twin Rathalos.
Simon's still kicking, huh?
And he's been a Vermilion spy all this time.
So what now?
Bet I know who that is.
We must return to Azuria.
Yeah, I had a feeling her face was being covered for a reason. That's probably Amara, and her face, or her hair just turned stark white for reasons.
Wait a second.
That was a monster call, yeah? Didn't know you had it in ya.
Where'd you learn that?
I've just always known. This'll do. Corbin,
Yep. Shall we?
You're going back?
After just a slight detour, yeah?
we're going to look for the source of that light.
Corbin, take care of yourself.
Of course.
And you too. I think it's time we return to Azuria.
A monster call.
Didn't expect that.
Wait, are we going to an actually new area? Why would the clouds go away? Just to not block our path, I guess? Kind of weird that we never go to Vermeil. Maybe we still will. And it's the first time we're back in the castle town since we left. Because we literally haven't been allowed back in.
I didn't expect him to roll out the red carpet for us. But this chilly reception's really creeping me out.
Right? Makes me feel like we're some ugly stain they're trying their best to ignore.
I think I've got it. What if nobody actually knows we crossed the Meridian and went on our big adventure?
Nah. They know. If no one else, then His Majesty does.
Circle!
Hey, Murray! What is this? Why all the cold shoulders?
I get why you're all so perturbed. Come to HQ. I'll explain everything there.
So nobody knows yet.
Really?
Really? His Majesty's keeping your excursion with the princess under wraps.
Well, that's weird. What's our play?
We get an audience with the king. He needs to hear about what we've discovered.
Agreed. It is imperative that we speak with him before the commencement of the peace talks.
But will he even give us the time of day? He must be furious over us breaking taboo.
Welcome home.
Yeah!
Have you been well, Your Highness?
Well enough, but does no one here know of our time away? Of the journey we've been on?
Only a select few are aware of your sojourn beyond the Meridian. It does not do for royalty to violate the Covenant, hence His Majesty's desire for secrecy.
That would explain the lack of any reception.
Let me talk to him.
My apologies, but that will not be possible.
But this is important.
The King has no intention of meeting with you. He ordered me to receive you upon your return, and my duty is now complete.
I know of the peace talks with Vermeil.
Then you know that Azuria's fate depends on them. Please stay here and let them proceed without interruption.
Wait!
Just let him go. Honestly, we should probably be glad he's not leading us away in shackles.
It's cold comfort, I'm afraid. We still do not know the time nor the location of the peace talks.
We may be able to suss that out by having the felines track His Majesty's movements.
Gutsy move, spying on the king himself.
What? No, I never, How can I be so impertinent toward my liege? Forget I said anything!
I cannot imagine Vermeil is simply here to talk.
What do you mean?
Think of the meeting we witnessed. I have a bad feeling that Vermeil will take issue with any offer Azuria extends. Their presence at these peace talks may be little more than a front, and when the talks inevitably break down...
They'll have their monsters all ready to smash their way into the Sacrosanctum. Is that it?
I sincerely hope I'm wrong.
If you're not, then we'll need a plan. Come on, let's get to it.
Oh, hey, we've got side quests available now. And are we allowed to go wherever the heck we please? Sure are, and there's apparently a new caravan stand. I wonder, will there be anything down here now? Seems the answer is no. Even though the Arkfeld corpse was hanging out for the entire duration of the cutscene after we killed it. I half expected it to get up during the cutscene. Oh, chest. Oh. They literally gave us Mega Demon drugs before we needed them. But they still had no means of guaranteeing that we would still have them for the fight. Like, what if we grabbed the chest and then just bounced? Invisible wall. Also, with this being Terra Nativitas entrance, isn't that like New World? Or like Newborn World? Perhaps Birthing Ground? It's something to that effect. That is an Azure Los. But I think I'll leave it be for the moment. Show me an unidentified flying wyvern. Should have kept the silver wind. I do believe this is the first time we've seen barrel felines in this region. So I spy some Arkveld eggs. Or at least I assume they're Arkveld eggs, the white and gray flying wyverns, but hey, we got a Dread King. I will take a Dread King. Because what I am here for is things I didn't have yet. Ooh. Okay, we'll grab that super rare den and then I'm going to reload dens in this area because I kind of want to be able to get new stuff. I will take a Sandbarioth. We haven't gotten one yet. And I dare say I want to release it somewhere it's more likely to thrive. Right, the Death's Maw is the normal zone. I have a feeling Sandbarioth is going to be a normal monstie. Also, while we're here, we can try to find a Ray Dow egg.
Whoa.
Ooh, Inflict Raid XL. And also, I believe I saw Divine Blessing XL. We need to harvest those before we get rid of this Barioth. We can put them on this dog, who has been getting, or who is getting multiple XLs just for free. And we'll harvest that Divine Blessing XL as well. Put it on that same dog. And now we will restore Sandbarioth to this habitat. Don't know what I'm going to replace. Probably standard Tigrex? Yeah, standard Tigrex seems like a good plan. And we've never even been over in this area except for the boss fight. Wonder if there'll just be a wild raid out. There sure will. And because we killed the boss raid out, it still counts as having been defeated by us already, so it just died instead of letting us fight it. Show me an unidentified flying wyvern egg. I mean, I see a handful of Raidao eggs here, so just give me one. Should have kept the sandberry off. No, I shouldn't. We're good. We got a Raidao. Ooh, I might be able to make my ivory laggy fire railguns. That would be neat. And wow, we got 2 gathering dens in a row. Without even a meal buff to increase the likelihood of that. I'll keep the sandberry off.
All right. Oh.
And I will keep the Raidao.
All right.
Goes even farther. Ooh. I'll take the free Raidao parts. Was really hoping I'd find either a Raidao or a Sandberryoth in there, but alas.
All right. Oh.
Alright, got the map filled out. Now let's investigate this area we haven't even seen. Ah, this would be the water we crossed. Now I understand. Let's just visit the rare den that's this way. And then we'll head back to the Sacrosanctum region. And try to find an Arkveld egg, so that I will have hatched every monstie. Keep a highly potent bloodbath, sure. While I would prefer a Raidao or a Sandberryoth, I will keep a highly potent bloodbath. There is a chance it could be good.
All right.
Back to Serathis. Serathis, please give me good dens up here. Oh boy. That's good dens up here. Alright, double egg spot means we are going to get something good here. Show me an Arkveld. That's an Arkveld. And with that, we will have hatched at least one of every monstie as far as I'm aware. Oh, hey, 2 Arkfelds. Nice.
All right. Go!
Nope. That is not where I expected it to be.
Hold on.
Don't really care about barrel felines. Oh, fine. I'll take a Malzeno. But I think I probably should have stuck with the Silverwind. Because Silverwind, I do not yet have it S here. Not that I super need it to be.
All right.
Don't need Dragon Silverwinds. Just put Silverwind here because it felt fun to have a bunch of deviant flying wyverns in one place. Is this rare den up there? Yeah, it probably is. Which means it's annoying to get to. And I just got an achievement for defeating many monsters with mounted melee attacks. The fact that we've gotten weapon spheres S and M implies that maybe large is out there somewhere. I will take another Arkveld. Arkveld, Dread King, and Azure Rathalos are the 3 prizes here.
All right. Go!
And I will take any of the 3 on site.
Yes.
And another Gathering Den. Highly potent Malzeno is tempting. But I think I'm going to keep fishing. And I was right to keep fishing.
All right.
Hold on.
Alright, like I said, we take Azure Rathalos on site, though I believe 2 of them should be enough to get us to S, because I think they're a B right now.
All right. Go!
Alright, 2 more Vens to visit? Yes. 2 more dens to visit. There we go. will take another Arkfeld. Though this is 4 Arkfelds, which should be enough to get to S rank for something that starts at C instead of needing to be introduced. I wonder. Nope, still not high enough level to get them preemptively. I mean, it is level 80, so makes sense. What level am I? 78. Yeah. Oh, we are full. I don't need this Raknakadaki, even if it is highly potent. And I will not take a standard Rathalos. They're already at S. Though I do kind of want to introduce them somewhere else, so that I can have a chance at maybe finding one in the wild. We haven't seen one in the wild. We've only seen Azurelos. Should have stopped at the highly potent Rathalos. Ooh. We managed to avoid the pickle. Alright, let's go ahead and hatch our eggs and then set some things loose in some places. Show me a baby Raydao. What a noise. This Azure Rathalos doesn't look very Azure. Alright, now to throw a bunch of Arkfelds right back. Yep, 4 was enough to get them to S. And 1 Azure Rathalos is enough to get S, so let's actually be picky about which one we send. Send the one without an L gene. Admittedly, this probably isn't the best place to release Raydao if I want to get more of them, but they're native to here. I would have expected to get an achievement for having gotten all of the monsties by now. Maybe there are still more. You know, I bet Ranger Records would say. How have I only completed 42% of quests? Are there going to be a bunch of post-game quests? Still don't have all the catavan stands, though I do have all the camps. I've got 5 Poogies left to locate. I have conserved every endangered species. I apparently still have at least 2 Elder Dragon types to slay. I mean, we know there's Narwendi Bushi. But then also Ancient is 1 as well. So probably 3. I've mutated all of the monsters. My Monsterpedia is missing 3% of monsters, which is actually a surprisingly large amount considering how many we've already got. That means I'm missing probably 3+ monsters. I've gotten most of these notes done, but there are some that I need to get specific monsties to certain levels to unlock, and some that also I have no idea how to unlock. Where are their Mufas? I don't even know. I guess found throughout Azuria, so probably Azuria, huh? I've seen some in town, but I don't recall seeing any out in the wild. But yeah, like, these Elder Dragons, I don't know how to get the extra investigation underway thing. I would have expected those would have shown up after defeating them without any repels. But nope. I've heard that Ibushi and Narwa is actually the hardest fight in the game, so that'll be interesting to try and beat. Anyway, while there is more of this game to do, I've accomplished what I set out to do on stream tonight, which was get the last camp, unlock the endangered species here, did a Velkhana hunt in between, and then I progressed far enough that, as far as I'm aware, every monstie that can be somewhere natively is there. Like, we got all 5 here, we got all 5 here, we got all 5 here. Got all 5, got all 5, got all 5, got all 5. Got all 5, got all 5, got all 5, got all 5, got all 5. And all 5, all 5, all 5, all 5. So yeah, every monster that can be natively somewhere is there. Every monster that can be introduced has been introduced somewhere, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, there's not a whole lot. Arkfeld, what a fearsome foe it was. It absorbed any elements we threw at it. I thought we were toast for a second there. For a second, I thought that was the Elder Dragon everyone's been jabbering about. I hear you. Man, the monster's sure on a different level in Sacrosanctum. Yep, we'd better brace ourselves for more of the same. I should have had those conversations more frequently because it looks like we can't go back and see old ones. But whatever. I'm going to call it a stream now. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I will be back, I guess technically later today, when we are going to do the newly unlocked side missions and then continue the main story, probably finishing it. Maybe not. I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but it can't be that much longer, I don't think. But either way, side missions, then more main story. See you then, friends.